Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball down.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Back-to-back sacks, Chris. Maybe this offensive coordinator will throw in some screens and draws to try to slow down this pass rush.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We go with a direct snap. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense operating from the pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets into space at the 50. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Vols line it up with first and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Tailback with another carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Tennessee, 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. The pocket breaking down. And he's got his man open downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Running back with the football.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's Smith. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Brazel. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. This one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the run, it's Smith. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This defense dominated the first half and helped them take the lead. Now, as we see the beginning of this second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. And it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball is not intercepted.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed, and the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Handed off for a draw. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15.
Tennessee, 23.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Lewis. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. State offense comes back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs, it's Smith. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the BAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Powers through. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Fouls.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Obviously down two. They'll go for the two-point conversion and try to tie the score. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the catch. That two-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Wallace. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Cook just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown, not much time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Seven defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's